Alright. What's going on, beautiful people? It's RexTheGreat, aka your friendly neighborhood comic enthusiast, and we are here. Now, if you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. So look, we got some more DC news coming off the tails of our last video where we went over Bizarro, Firestorm, and Zatanna. They got new issues coming out around like the April time. This right here though is going to be DC boss battle right here that we've covered numerous of times on this channel, twice but numerous. Yeah, we've covered it about like 2 times, and we've mainly covered like the Homelander versus Superman aspect of it, but now we have a deeper insight on what's going to be going on with DC boss battle, extending more than just Superman versus Homelander. We're also going to see everybody else's battle, like Vampirella and Sabrina the Teenage Witch and the Bear. I'm not too familiar with that series. I haven't read it, but I heard a lot of good things, so maybe this will make me want to check it out. But without further ado, shout out to you guys if you're checking out the news with me. I appreciate you. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into the press release from DC themselves. It says DC unleashes a multiversal showdown in DC KO Boss Battle number 1 by DC Publicity. Dropped Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. Alright, it says DC's wildest crossover ever. DC KO Boss Battle number 1 brings Homelander, Sub-Zero, Red Sonja, Vampirella, and Annabelle into the fight, plus Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Samantha Strong. That's the bear. That's the bear right there, Samantha Strong. Alright, right there. Alright, so we got the nice little cover here. This is probably going to be a wraparound. Yep, I figured. Boss Battle number 1 wraparound variant by Jeff Spokes. Looks beautiful. Everybody's drawn very, very nice. Superman, Homelander, Annabelle up there, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor. You know, so everybody looks great and everything. Alright, it says DC is leveling up the multiverse on February 4th with DC KO Boss Battle number 1, a high-octane one-shot from writer Jeremy Adams and artist Ron Cliquet and CDG. Oh yeah, and then Kieran McCown and Pablo M. Carl. I was like really hyped about Jeremy Adams and CDG working on this show. But and Hafa arriving ahead of the explosive final phase of the DC KO event. This special issue throws DC's greatest superheroes into a gauntlet of unexpected challengers from across comics, horror, fantasy, and gaming. And right here, we got some little preview panels here. We got Superman versus Homelander right here. Now, what I'm seeing is he bleeding. That's what I'm seeing. Superman drew blood. It's looking like it's going to be a crazy fight, but Superman should come out of this on top. We're not doubting it at all. It's gonna have to be a fight. You know, they're gonna be exchanging blows. Homelander gonna get some hits off and whatnot. It's gonna be a fight. But Superman should be standing tall at the end. Shouldn't be a question. Over here we got Wonder Woman and Red Sonja. This is what I think I'm pretty sure I predicted this back then. I was like, just have her fight Wonder Woman. Or was it Vampirella? I said fight Wonder Woman. I don't know. If you're watching, check it out. Let me know what I said. I ain't gonna go back and watch it. But we got Wonder Woman versus Red Sonja right here. This look like it's gonna be a good fight. The art is amazing. This is why I was really excited about CG art, man. The art looks amazing, man. All right. For the first time ever, DC superheroes will face off against icons including Sub-Zero, Homelander, Red Sonja, and Vampirella, Samantha Strong, and even New Line Cinema's Annabelle, the infamous horror doll. And in a surprise twist, DC today revealed that Sabrina the Teenage Witch will make a cameo appearance. Then we got some more preview pages here. Samantha Strong going up against Lex Luthor. Like I said, let me know what I predicted in the last video down in the comments below. Let me know if I got any of these matchups right. Vampirella versus Batwoman. I hope I would have got this right. This just makes sense. I hope I would have gotten this right. Like I said, let me know down below if I got them right, man. Alright, so we got Patrick Horvath created an incredibly complicated and frankly scary character with Samantha Strong, shared Jeremy Adams. I feel lucky to be able to pit the serial killer bear from IDW's Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees against the greatest criminal mind of our time. That's bars. Lex Luthor, especially because Lex has no idea who it is he stumbled upon. And having written 4 animated Mortal Kombat movies, I jumped at the chance to write more of the NetherRealm world, especially for comics. These characters hold a place dear to my heart, as I've had the chance to interact with a huge swath of their fandom, their creators, and the MK universe as a whole. Shout out to Jeremy Adams, man. Like I really like Jeremy Adams as a creator, man. All right. In DCKO Boss Battle, the heroes of the DC Universe are running out of time and don't have enough Omega energy to enter their final battles. To top Darkseid's escalating threat, they must enter a series of escalating boss fights across the multiverse, each more unpredictable than the last. Every encounter pushes them closer to the edge, and failing to level up means certain failure in the final DCKO contestant brackets. So I definitely wonder how this is gonna like really tie into like the end of DCKO 3, where they were face to face with with the absolute trinity that's like controlled by Darkseid. So here we got some more preview pages. We got Sub-Zero going up against with that Plastic Man and Black Lightning. Ooh, that's devious. Then we got Star Sapphire going up against Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's gonna be crazy too. Ooh, and she wasn't even announced when I did the prediction. So I mean that was just we didn't know. And I don't know who I had. I definitely didn't have Plastic Man and Black Lightning going against them, so I'm pretty sure whoever I picked to go against Sub-Zero was wrong. But to continue the article, it says DCKO Boss Battle held surprises for me too, said Adams. I never anticipated that I'd be writing Welcome to Greendale in a DC comic. How home of your favorite teenage witch who volunteers to help Star Sapphire in the boss battle. This was a bright spot to put together in the midst of the overarching chaos of the issue. I found myself really enjoying the brief moments with Sabrina and Homelander versus Superman, the biggest a-hole in pop culture right now, fighting the big blue Boy Scout. Come on. My only regret is that I didn't have more pages to show these guys punch and kick, and for Superman to tell Homelander to shut his potty mouth before launching him into the sun. See, Jeremy Adams gets it. DCKO Boss Battle number 1 arrives on February 4th. Participating comic shops, digital retailers, you all know. We're looking at the stock variants and the incentives. If we got one, incentives, no incentives, okay. But we got the AEW variants. Those always look pretty cool to me, honestly. The AEW variants. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that here soon. This is the main cover here. We got the A cover and a variant there. That's the A cover. That's nice. Got the variant, the Homelander versus Superman variant. The Joker and the Samantha Strong variant. The Wonder Woman, Red Sonja, Sabrina Teenage Witch, and Vampirella variant. That's nice, honestly. I like that one. I like that one. It's fine. Should have put Batwoman in this joint, too. Alright. We got the AEW. That's why I was like, the AEW variants always look pretty good to me. We got Lex Luthor in. I'm not sure who that is, though. I don't watch AEW wrestling. I rarely watch wrestling at all at this point, but alright, we got, this is just, you know what I'm saying, shout out DC, shout out to you guys. DC is really doing their thing right now, so shout out to them, man. They popping off with the comics and everything, the movies and stuff. Shout out James Gunn and everything. Alright, we're gonna go over here to League of Comic Geeks. Shout out to guys, you know we rock with League of Comic Geeks over here. Alright, as you know, coming out February 4th, as I previously mentioned, DCKO Boss Battle number 1. To save our world, they must battle the champions of other worlds. Unexpected fighters from beyond the DC Universe enter the arena. Wait, what? Who? As the remaining champions in the KO tournament prepare for the final rounds, they discover that there isn't enough Omega energy left to crown the final winner, a King Omega. To have any hope of stopping Darkseid, they'll need to engage in combat with the champions of other worlds beyond their own, including Annabelle, Homelander, Sub-Zero, and more. This shocking, star-studded crossover sets the stage for the final chapters of the epic DCKO event and features matchup you never imagined possible. The ultimate battle is only beginning. We got a 40-page comic here, hefty comic. I wonder how many of those are going to be preview and the ending preview pages, so we'll see what's in the middle. Maybe like 20 something, but we'll see. Alright, we got the covers here. Oh, these are tie-ins type shit. Alright, so look, we got the creative teams right here. We got the creative teams. Jeremy Adams, you know what I'm saying, CDG on the art. We already went through most of those, but I'm really excited to see what Jeremy Adams has to do with this. As he mentioned in his interview, as he talked with DC and everything in their article, he mentioned that, you know, he'd done previous work for Mortal Kombat, and he's really excited to write for Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Superman versus Homelander, so I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table. I'm really loving pretty much everything he's doing right now, from Aquaman to Green Lantern to, I mean, we're definitely going to see what he's doing with this, but he's doing a lot of good creative things over there on those other books, so I'm really interested to see what he does with these characters. He has he has the whole toy box right now, pretty much. He can do almost anything right now, so I'm really excited to see. It's going to be a very, very fun, very action-packed story right here that we're going to get in February. So shout out to Jeremy Adams, CDG, everybody that's on the creative team here, man. Make sure you see everybody getting their love, everybody getting their flowers, man, because DC is really doing their thing right now. Alright, we got the characters that's gonna be featured here. You know, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Joker, Lex Luthor, Plastic Man, Shang Tsung, Shang Tsung gonna be in that joint. Ooh, I didn't even know that. Star Sapphire, Superman, Wonder Woman, Annabelle, Homelander, Kung Lion, Cool. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know you, my dude. Red Sonja, Sabrina, Samantha Strong, Sub-Zero, and Vampirella. We got people talking about it. Hey, watch your mouth. Alright, so look. That's what we got there regarding DCKO boss battle. We're going to see what Jeremy Adams cook up for us, man. We're going to see. Pretty sure it's going to be heat. Alright, that's what we got, though. Yeah, shout out to DC, Jeremy Adams, CDG, the whole creative team, what they got cooking up for us, man. We're going to go back, look at these preview pages one more time before we pop out of here, man. Yeah, the art looking good, man. I'm loving it. Blue is very, very vibrant for this right here. I love it. Pretty kind of darker, more gritty for this fight. I love it. Crazy, kind of cartoony for this. I love it. Obviously, bat style, gothic type feel. I love it. Everything feel kind of different. You know, it's gonna be different vibes for each fight. So we're gonna definitely see what they got, man. I'm very excited for it. Let me know if you're excited down below in the comments, man. But also drop a like if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the comment, if you enjoy the content, you know what I mean, and you enjoy rocking through like the DC news and the comic stuff with me and everything, man. Shout out to y'all for popping through and staying through and stuff like that, man. But drop a sub if you want to become one of the greats, you know what I'm saying. We're on that road to 300 subscribers, man, and we're almost there, man. We do a lot of stuff over here. If you're still hanging out with me, you know what I'm saying, rocking out, man, we cover a lot of comic stuff. As you see, we go over like the news and stuff like that. We read through comics whenever they drop. If I'm pretty interested in it, we've been going through all of the DCKO stuff because that drops on the DC app like pretty much the day of, so we've been reading that through. But I might read some older stuff through. I've been reading through, like I said, the stuff that Jeremy Adams is doing, like the Aquaman, the Green Lantern. So we can definitely read some of that stuff up here if you guys are interested, man. We can do a lot of different stuff up here, but outside of that, we don't do gaming stuff per se much anymore. We used to do a lot of gaming stuff heavy. We did a whole playthrough for Baldur's Gate. We did a lot of Call of Duty stuff up here. Put some 2K stuff up here, man. Some Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of different stuff up here as far as gaming. If you just, you know what I'm saying, look through the videos if you're interested in that kind of stuff. But we can definitely pop back out of that if you guys are interested, man. We also do, like, I also got bars, you know what I'm saying, rapping from here and there. Definitely haven't been locked in on it recently because I've been more so focused on, like, the video aspect and covering comics and stuff like that. So I haven't been on my rapping game as much as I should, for sure. But we definitely do that. So, you know what I'm saying, we definitely drop those whenever we do them. So be on the lookout for the bars, man. Actually, my first video on this channel is actually rapping over a Fortnite beat. So check that junk out if you're interested. Scroll down all the way down. But yeah, that's up there. But you know what I'm saying, I was just yapping a little bit at the end, man, because you know what I'm saying, we out here chilling at the end. If you made it this far, obviously you definitely rocking with me, so might as well just chat it up with you, let you know that I'm rocking with you. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. So shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, be safe, you know what I'm saying, be kind, spread peace, love, positivity, kindness, all of those good things, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. I'm RexTheGreat, friendly neighborhood comic enthusiast. You already know how I do, so be safe out there in internet land. I ain't said that in a while. That used to be like a catchphrase back in the day.